DJ, let's go. Bring my wrist right now. If y'all know this shit, put your hands up right now. Okay. Finna pull up on my ass. Pull up on my ass, make that bitch mad. I ain't got no fucking time respect. But I heard you can respect the tech. Let's go.
Hold my jewelry, it's a pound. Brick on my wrist right now. And I'm finna go and school your bitch. And I'm finna go and school some kicks. Finna pull up on my ass. Pull up on my ass, make that bitch mad. I ain't got no fucking type of respect. But I heard you get respect. That fuck nigga ain't just close that door, blow his door. Ay, that fuck nigga ain't just know his role, blow his nose. Ay, that fuck nigga steady acting slow, I'ma blow his brain. Cops grab me, I be acting slow. I don't know, close that door. Ay, close that door. The kids watching me, they ain't got nothing to do. I got ran in the phone, cops came in like you. You the one that's selling them blows, that's too. Boy, dog, one with orange on them. Bang. Shoot your nice orange on your red. Oh yeah. Hey, nice dead on your dead man's in my pocket. Hey, and I spend on 4,000 Gucci jackets. Gucci, Louis, Gucci. She gave me top, then Gucci tagged it. Hey, tag team. Then I hop my car, drag racing, racing. Niggas ain't no piss, niggas ain't no shit. I just bought a 40 cause it ain't no kick. Got a 30 in it, I'ma make it spit. Ay, I'm gon' make it count, bitch, I'm spraying shit. Ay, I'ma count this money while I take a shit. I'ma spread it dummy if you try to take my shit. Ay, the situation is what all you make of it. Well, I'ma make the pistols get the same shit.
Baby, I got pounds, baby, I got bricks. I got 50s, hundreds, all type of shit. I got 50s, hundreds, all type of clip. However you want it, all type of shit.
So I'm coolin' in my mansion, in my motherfucking mansion. Holding your bitch for ransom. How much you got to get her back, fam? She ain't worship, so I hope you got about it.
On my hip, that mean niggas feeling me. It's feeling Keef. These niggas ain't no kin to me, no friend of me. Hell no. These niggas fucking enemies. Bang. Hey, the beat go off? Hey. Hey, I up it, then my heat go off? Bang. I heard he do that sneaky talk. Hey. I heard he was a sneaky dog. I up his fucking fold, then I speak it, dog.
Oh man, the year is 2013, man. And at this point, bro, SOSA was worldwide famous. I mean, like, the success of Finally Rich in 2012 had took him off and shit. Love SOSA, I don't like. All them songs, etc. had took SOSA off and made him a global superstar. And he eventually would drop his debut studio album in 2012, December, Finally Rich, and that shit will become a classic, legendary status. So 2013, he would end up getting a little trouble, you know, towards like the beginning of 2013, end of 2012. He would get in a little legal trouble, and he had to sit in jail for a good couple months until March. And that's when he would get out of jail in March 2013. And that's when the legendary start of A Hell of a Run will come. Get out of jail, he'll drop The First Day Out the song. And that will be like one of the first fewest glimpses of the lean era really come to fruition. But it will really, truly come to fruition up until that point, until after. That's when he'll go on the whole drop. He'll drop classic songs like Ronnie Time, Love No Thotties, All Time. He'll drop the classic Bang 2 mixtape. He'll drop Almighty Soul tape. The nigga went on a legendary run, and the sound of his music was starting to change like a motherfucker. I mean, it was really sounded nothing like 2012. Like the mumbling, the slurring, the beat selections. He wasn't rapping on Young Chop beats for real. All that shit was starting to sound way different than way it was starting to sound like any other year. And then that's when this year we're in, and he'll end up going to rehab, and that'll be the beginning of a whole new run. Hey man, like I say in every video, man, if you new here, hit that subscribe button, man. If you old here, hit that subscribe button, man. If you think you saw any one of my videos before, hit that subscribe button, man. I'm not playing, man. We going crazy all 2024. Like literally, man, bro. As you could see, as you could really tell, as you could honestly think of and dream of, we talking about the legendary era / year / the time of being a SOSA fan in 2014. We will be talking about Xanax era / 2014 SOSA, man. I'll give him a round of applause, man, for real. Man, 2014 Xanax era SOSA, man. If lean era wasn't enough, like when he was doing the lean and shit in 2013, if that wasn't enough, this era right here determined and showed like this nigga SOSA was truly a gifted one, my nigga. I mean, like for real. Nigga was switching his sound up. The nigga didn't give a fuck this whole year. Like SOSA was on straight bully time, bro. Like I mean, this nigga was beefing with everybody. This nigga was on straight dummy time. But that didn't mean the music was ass. Like no, the music was definitely chef kiss. It's just like, damn, nigga, this nigga was on a whole nother level. Like, I'm talking about, like, bro, from the sound, bro, because you gotta realize, bro, 2012, this nigga only been out for, like, he had took off in, like, kind of 2011, but towards the beginning of 2012 when SOSA really started to blow up. But he been around for damn near, like, what, 3 years in the rap game now, 2011 to 2013 and shit. So, at this point, this nigga been around for a little minute, like damn near a minute so far. Already coming out the gate, changing the sound of music for Chicago 2012 with Finally Rich. Then 2013, changed the sound up again with the mumbling shit, all that shit, the lean. Then this year right here just proved that this nigga was sonically creative, like his best at creative. Like creatively, this nigga was at his best. I mean, like the music was chef kiss. He wasn't really too much mumbling, but it down there was like, it was just a whole nother era, bro, literally. Man, the shit we're gonna be talking about in this video, man. So this video gonna be like a little, it's not really gonna be both, but you might well say it's gonna be both. So we're gonna be talking about rehab era and shit. You know, when he went to rehab and shit in late 2013, early 2014, we're gonna talk about the rehab era because that's really important to the story. Like, that's honestly really way important, like, you know, to the whole monologue of the Xanax era. Then, of course, we're going to talk about the Xanax era and shit. So, the key points we were going to talk about from the rehab era, we're going to talk about the songs he was making around that period, you know. Then we're going to talk about, you know, once you get the Fuck Rehab song. Then we're going to talk about the Xanax. Of course, we're going to talk about the Xanax era. So, basically, we're going to be talking about, like, Big Glow passing away. The classic video. Just the whole sound of, like, the sound of music he was making. You know, like him, the shit he was going through to get dropped from his label. Beefing with damn near everybody in the fucking industry. Like, SOSA, Glow Game versus the industry for real. His whole hood, bro. Leaving Chicago. We gonna talk about all the shit that went on in 2014. You know, the Xanax era and rehab era. Basically, all the music, you know, because that's really the key part is the music. We gonna talk about all that shit, bro, like literally. Oh man, I know this intro been too long, man. I know I've been fucking talking too much, man, so I ain't gonna waste no time, man. So if you go in the kitchen with your girl, wife, whoever you with, go in there, cook y'all some pizza rolls, sit y'all down on the couch, turn your TV on, search my shit up and watch this shit and listen to me yap on however long this video finna be. Man, describing 2014 SOSA, either way it goes, we gotta talk about the rehab era, my nigga. This nigga end up going to rehab and shit. Now, in November of 2013, SOSA would enter rehab after receiving a 20-day sentence from a judge, basically for failing the drug test, you know, marijuana test, during the 18-month probation he had. This was after a speeding ticket accident that happened on May 28, 2013 at 3 a.m. You know, Keef basically pleaded guilty to the charge. He was fined $531. placed on probation for 18 months, ordered to perform 60 hours of community service, undergo random drug testing, and complete 8 hours of traffic school. This nigga ended up kind of failing the drug part, obviously, and I don't really know if he did all the other shit, but he ended up failing the drug part. You know, that's the major part he ended up failing. So the nigga had to end up going to rehab for the shit. Boy, man, bro, this era right here, man, was crazy. Like, I remember this era, like, I remember the whole 2014, bro. I'm a big SOSA fan, you know. We wouldn't be making these videos if I wasn't a big SOSA fan, you know. Yeah, man, like, I would just remember all the music, just everything that was going on around this time when this nigga was in rehab, man. So basically, man, the rehab era basically marks the end of the fans' beloved lean era. I mean, at this point, bro, the lean era was over. This nigga in rehab. This nigga couldn't be on drugs for real no more and shit. So it would end the whole like era of the lean era and shit. So the lean era at this point is gone, like cut, like over with. That era is long gone and shit. And SOSA would start down there, like he would turn back to his old aggressive style, which kind of gave him popularity in the beginning of his career. And he introduced the famous A ad-lib, which often was used in the rap games for rappers like OJ the Juice Man, Gucci Man, you know, like who basically was used in the 2000s. It stated from SOSA itself that he ended up getting the ad-lib from one of his uncle, Big Keef, that ended up passing away, and you know, which would use the A and shit. We all know the A became very influential with rappers like Uzi, Cardi, Essence, Tentacion in general. Like that whole A ad-lib became the biggest thing in rap at that point once he really started putting his music. Releasing a new generation because it was already dead by OJ the Juice Man and shit. This era of SOSA was low-key overlooked like a motherfucker. I mean, like, you really gotta be a true Glow Gang fan to honestly recognize and just point out the classic songs that came from this era. The whole just timeline of this era in general. I mean, like, lyrics. When he dropped the classic, it's low-key classic, really, you know, the classic Fuck Rehab song that had dropped on March 29, 2014, which was low-key was supposed to be the leading single to Bang 3, well, 2014 Bang 3, the upcoming Bang 3 at that point. Low-key, this song low-key had flopped. I mean, like, it really did flop. Young Chop even said SOSA didn't like that shit, man, and the label just made him do it because, you know, since he was in rehab and shit, so they trying to make it seem like the nigga just escaped from rehab and shit. The song, honestly, I mean, it wasn't the best SOSA song, but it was a song that was just cool for the time, but it definitely sounded like some shit that was forced like a motherfucker for sure. Well, we'll be here all day talking about the classic, legendary songs that come from this whole era in general. I mean, like, you got songs like War.
Nigga, fuck your mama, should've worn condom.
That shit is classic. Songs like Superheroes, the OG, not the one that's on the Bang 3, the OG Superheroes without A$AP Rocky.
Myself, cause these niggas yes man. Ay. Bitch, I'm almighty, SOSA bad man. Ay. No, I got my Smith and Wesson. Ay. That be my illegal weapon. Ay. I'm off the earth like feel like Superman. Lucky like He-Man, cut like Wolverine. Ay. Come through your block like Green Goblin. Ay. What is shit a Spider-Man?
You got All I Care About, which is one of my personal favorite SOSA songs from this whole era.
All I care about is money. All I care about is honey. All I care about is 50.
Trust My Gun was classic.
I don't trust no one but my gun. Cause fucking up my lungs. Niggas talking from behind. Bitches trying to set you up. They go almighty, they like what? My guns be strong, body bitch play tough.
Shooters is classic.
Bitch, I get my guap and I get my way. If you're looking for, and I get my way. If you're looking for, and I get my way. If you're looking for, mixtape driller.
Make It Count is fire, nigga.
Hey, niggas ain't no piss. Niggas ain't no shit. I just bought a 40 cause it ain't no kick. Got a dirty in it, I'ma make it spit. Ay, I'm gon' make it count, bitch, I'm spraying shit. Ay, I'ma count this money while I take a shit. I'ma spread a dummy if he try to take my shit. Ay,
Pull up.
Ay, for popping out, we popping up.
DJ,
We popping up, I'm out the cut.
DJ,
Shooters on the roof, I'm out of the cut.
DJ,
I'm moving overseas, I'm out of the cut. Cause he got the covers pulling up.
The classic Hate Me Now.
You can hate me now, smoking loud with my gun. He like spray me now. Hey, hey, I'm in the shed waist deep down. You with the ops, pull up on you, get the spray rounds. Hey, hey, hop in my Bentley, please do not tell me. Am I 50 with me? Shoot a nigga kidney. Now I'm like
Hundreds.
I got 100 in my tech, I got hundreds in my pants, got 100 on my neck and 100 on my hands. Paid 100 for my whip, 100 guns up on my strip. Let a nigga try to rob me, get 100 hollow tips.
You got the motherfucking classic Lucky Bastard. That shit is one of my top SOSA songs in general. Like, Lucky Bastard was fire.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. Come on. My chopper got your rest. Bang, bang. It's steady screaming out this and that. Shooting for your neck in your head. Hey, like who next?
For real, bro. It's hella songs from this era that we could talk about, bro. That just top shelf, nigga. Like, nigga, it ain't just top shelf. It's just like, bro, the shit is crazy, bro. Fire ass music, for real, bro. Like, the music was chef kiss, my nigga. I mean, like, majority of the classic SOSA songs we end up loving and knowing that today all stems from this 1 year 2014. I mean, we all know the classics for 2013, 2012, 2015, every year. But majority of the classics, like Finito, came from this year, my nigga. Finito still to this day get played and talked about at parties, my nigga. And that shit stems from this year right here, bro. 2014, my nigga. Classic shit came from this era, bro. Money, man. A.K.A. Big Glow, man. Well, unfortunately passed away on April 9th, 2014. And man, bro, this really affected SOSA in like a different way. I mean, like, when I say a different way, I mean a different way. I mean, like, already on Xanax and shit already, but it's really affecting him even more and shit, where he would really start taking Xanax and really start drinking alcohol with the cope with the pain, you know, like, you know, that was his blood cousin. That was SOSA blood cousin. Like, once this happened, bro, it's like it entered a demon, bro. Like, it made SOSA a demon. Like, not even trying to sound no corny shit. Like, it really made SOSA, like, really, he was already on aggressive mad shit, the Rehab era, but this made SOSA, like, even more of that, and kind of just like didn't really give a fuck at this point. It felt like it was really like SOSA versus the world. I'm pretty sure that's how he felt. Well, when I mean like SOSA was going at it with everybody, my nigga, I mean everybody, my nigga. Like, literally, the nigga didn't fuck with Dirt, bro. Him and Dirt had issue. He didn't even fuck with his own block, O-Block, bro. Now, it's a lot of shit that goes stored. I don't want to dive deep into really none of that shit for real, but we all know the incident between, like, the shit that was going on with him and Dirt. Of course, you know, the shit that was going on between him and O-Block. The nigga was beefing with his own hood, bro. The nigga was beefing with Migos. I mean, Glow Gang, they was beefing with everybody. New Jersey Crips. Nigga was even beefing with his own record label. We gonna talk about that in a minute. The nigga was even calling out Fredo, nigga. Fredo said Turner and shit, because I'm guessing, like, when the shit went on between O-Block and SOSA them beefing and shit, they basically, SOSA felt like Fredo didn't really have his, like, back and shit between the shit. So, you know, SOSA went on Twitter and shit and, you know, said this iconic tweet right here. I mean, the shit was insane. Interscope dropped this man, bro. They dropped this nigga, man. Like, this nigga had got dropped. I only had been signed with them for 22 years, bro. 2012. He was dropped for Interscope and shit. You know, some people like to say because, you know, his music didn't really have commercial appeal no more, you know. Some people say, you know, because, you know, he wasn't really mainstream. Because that really what 2014 was, bro. Like, 2014, SOSA, like, it really was for the fans. Like, it genuinely was for the fans. Like, SOSA didn't care about that, trying to be mainstream shit no more. That nigga was just dropping whatever he wanted to drop and shit. And even though he had bit songs, shit like Finito and the Idol songs was, you know, made. They was major at the time and shit, you know. But it's like this year strictly was just for the fans. Like, niggas didn't really Sosa wasn't really trying to give like radio hits and shit no more. So Interscope dropped that nigga, bro. First, I really know who got dropped in Interscope besides Sosa was Soulja Boy, but this nigga Sosa was on his own time, and like he definitely was beefing with. When I say beef with everybody, he was beefing with everybody, including his record label nigga. Hey, don't ever forget that the music was chef kiss. I mean, this is like Sosa best era of music and shit. I mean, like his best style of music ever, nigga. All type of shit.
Baby, I got pound, baby, I got bread. I got 50s, hundreds, all type of shit, baby. I got 50s, hundreds, all type of clip, baby. However you want it, all type of shit, baby. I got all the hoes, all type of whips, baby. I had all type of cribs, all type of shit, baby. I did this at a young age. Now I'm riding down the one way.
Wait, is classic fires.
Hey, ready for enemies. Nigga, fuck MOB. Fuck MOB. Fuck June Bug, bitch. 6 double O's.
Earned bite.
Hey, the beat go off? Hey. Hey, I up it, then my heat go off? Bite.
She gang record.
On 4,000 Gucci chains, Gucci, Louis, Gucci. She gave me top than Gucci.
It rounds was fire. That's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, and he hit a home run like some may I'm SOSA. And I got my toast up, and I will blow you your head and your shoulder. Over, oh yeah, hey, Michael Dominican like Noriega. Walk in the dust by
SOSA songs. Oh my goodness.
Drop that shit.
I got rise up in my pocket, rise up in my pocket. I got thoughts all in my phone, calling me to stop it. 1400 boy, this girl, this ain't no damn Versace. And I'm smoking on this to my hobby.
Kiss Polly.
Kids on the beat.
Damn, look at how my diamonds dance. Look at how she wanna dance.
Keef my all-time favorite SOSA songs for real. I got so many all-time SOSA, but this probably like one of my favorites.
Clouds of clouds, pull up to the spotlight. Where's my money? Where's my money? Where's my money? Cause you know it was a hard life for me. Hard life for me. Guess I got lucky.
So this song literally influenced Lil Uzi, bro. Line with Lil Dirt.
I'm rolling, she calling, she stopped.
Wayne, nigga, the shit the hard.
Think of Wayne. You say you wanna fight, nigga, swing. You say you wanna blow pipes, nigga, bang, bang. I'm riding in that fight, look, chain, that's why I can fuck your wife and you can't. Young bad man, Bruce Wayne. Don't make me twist, nigga, blue flame. And that big body, right to lane. And I'm grinding hard like a
Oh, Back from the Dead 2 mixtape. Classics.
Riding with my chopper, hey, hey. I'ma beat him like his father, hey, hey. Now it's blood on my Giuseppe's, hey, hey. I don't like no fucking problems, hey, hey. Put a knife up on my tech, hey. Lil' FaceTime, lil' Skype up on my tech, hey, hey. And it'll happen right up on my set, hey.
Save Me. Coming later with Tiger.
She got a mind made up, I'ma hit that now later. I'll get money now and later. Shit ain't sweet, ain't now and later. I be riding around something like Coname.
Yeah, Valley.
Pull up on your block, niggas drowning. Get wet up. How your vessel? How your gun up? How your sets up?
I mean, bro, it's so many songs, man. It's so many songs. Like, Sosa was in a whole nother bracket at this point, bro. Like, he was on a whole nother wave, bro. Like, niggas wasn't there, man. Like, niggas for sure wasn't there, my nigga. If you was there, boy, you would know how this era of music was, bro. Bro, when he was living at Highland Park, bro, that nigga was making his best music. And I know I was saying all this in the 2013 video, but boy, that nigga was making a fire shit in this era right here, bro. Highland Park era, chef kiss, my nigga, for real. You know, you might be thinking, like, is it like a difference between the Rehab era and like the Xan era? It's definitely a difference. I mean, the Rehab era was like a more aggressive style and shit. Now, not saying that it wasn't the same when this era, but not really. It was kind of more like a, chill. You know, I feel like it was more clear, like creative era in his music and shit. Now he still was using the same A, like ad-libs and A and shit, but it was like a raspy, drowsy tone, like with the ad-libs and shit on the A and shit. You know, cause you'll understand, like in this era right here, it was like a more raspy, sleepy type of flow he was using and shit. You know, it wasn't really the same flow he was using during like the Rehab era and shit. You know, like, if you really listen to both, like I mean, I search up. If you really want to, if you're not a SOSA fan, you watching this, I search up Rehab era, SOSA, and Xanax era, and once you listen to all the songs that's in the playlist, you'll understand the difference between the flows and shit. Cause I know they both was in the same year, but it's like I'm telling you, but this nigga SOSA was on, or how he was consistently switching his style up. He was just switching it up, and he was down there just going off of one flow and another. That's literally how it was being a SOSA fan at the time. Yeah, it's like the producers he's working with, not going wrong. Now Young Chop was still sort of in the mix, but not as much as, you know, any other era. But Young Chop was kind of already getting out the mix once 2012 ended and shit. So at this point, bro, SOSA was like on a whole nother like wave. I mean, this when DP Beats became in, it became like Dana became SOSA main really producer. Trap Money, Benny, Chris Kitcheny, 12 Million Glow, YG on the beat. I mean, a whole nother ball game of producers who was like really sending beats to SOSA. I mean, some of these producers were sending beats through his Gmail, like I said. Like, there was the era when he was getting his beats from Gmail and shit for majority of the time, but besides that, everything else was fire, nigga. I realized him and 1200 locked in and made a whole collab project, the Nobody mixtape, which was fire as fuck. I mean, like, Xan era is crazy. We got Back from the Dead 2 and Nobody in the same time frame, bro. Like, SOSA was on another ball game. I'll talk about the Glow game, like the merch like that they had going on in general. I mean, like SOSA, like, don't get me wrong, now the Glow game merch was always be fire. It's still fire. It was fire then, you know. But at first it was the Glory Boys shirt, you know, like 2012 and shit, which just them ran like the Glory Boys. Like, it's a difference between Glow Gang and the Glory Boys. It's like when they was doing the Glory Boys, it was, you know, it was just the Glory Boys logo with the shirt or hoodie, you know. Glow Gang had a whole different brand at the time. I mean, they was wearing leather jackets. Like, this was SOSA was really wearing a lot of Pelly Pill. Like, he was wearing this with the iconic picture where him in the hallway come from and shit, you know, because 2014 SOSA was on a different level. The outfits they was wearing, man, I remember it being like a lot of like bomber type coats, like a lot of jackets with like they logo, like the Glow Gang characters on it, you know, with the colorways and shit. The jacket he had on in the Fool You video, the Glow Gang camo jackets was fire and shit. I mean, this nigga SOSA was on a different ball game. The Glow Gang shirts, like, this when the clothing of the Glow Gang became like the main thing. Like, shit was crazy, bro. This year was just when he started really producing like shit on his own. I mean, like, the whole Back from the Dead 2 mixtape was like produced by himself. Like 80% of it was produced for him and shit. It just was like, bro, SOSA was on another ball game. I mean, like, from the clothes, the flow, the aesthetic, the music, the shit he was getting into, like, it was just crazy, man. It was a crazy year to be a SOSA fan, man. You just had to really be there. SOSA had white niggas wearing like the Glow Codes, polo shirts and shit, like, in this era, bro. Like, he had the whole community going crazy. I mean, and he only been 3 years in the rap game at this point, bro. And this one number 2014. He had a lot of influence already going crazy and shit showing. And it was number 2014. I mean, by 2016, we had a whole collective of new rappers coming out. And they all was influenced by SOSA. This nigga, he only had been in the game for like a few years, and he wasn't up but like 18, 19 at this point. Like 19 finna turn 20. Yeah, man, this for sure an era from SOSA that I miss like a motherfucker, man. Like, I'm pretty sure all SOSA fans do, but for sure I do, man. I know for sure, man, when SOSA was coming out with all this shit at the time, man. And it's crazy how I hated and overlooked some of this stuff was getting, man, because how ahead of its time it was, but over time became one of the greatest things ever to come out, bro. Like, it just, man, it was a time to be, man. You know, the 2014 SOSA for the win always. I miss the SOSA, man. That, ladies and gentlemen, we'll wrap this video up. Enjoy this video, man. Y'all give the video a big ass thumbs up, man. Look, man, I love and appreciate every single one of y'all, man. And when I say that, I mean that from the heart, my nigga. I really do, bro, because y'all, it's like y'all making it possible for a nigga to just grind harder. Like, y'all make me just want to really, I'm already going to do that regardless, but it's like y'all make me really do that. You know, like, I mean, we gaining hella subs right now, man. I ain't expecting none of these videos to do the views and blah 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 to do, because I don't really too much do it for the views. You know, I'm always grateful when the videos get views. You know, I'm always gonna be grateful for that. But it's crazy to see. Like, I ain't never in my life thought I would see a video get close to 30K, bro. That's so crazy to me, man. All this shit is honestly crazy. I mean, all the love and support y'all been giving, man, it just encouraged me to keep going. Keep making these type of videos and shit, you know, because this honestly shit I always wanted to talk about. Like, I watch so many YouTubers, man. I ain't discrediting no YouTuber. I watch so many YouTubers, man, and they don't talk about none of this shit, man. They gonna talk about shit. They gonna talk about the negative for the shit, or they gonna talk about, you know, certain shit. You know, a nigga really ain't gonna just sit and talk about 2015 Soulja Boy, 2015 Keef. You know, niggas ain't gonna talk about this shit. So me being a big fan of the music, the art, I gotta sit, and if I have a platform, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to make videos on whatever I feel like not getting talked about enough and need to get their flowers and shit. That's what these videos really be for me. I feel like this is me showing my way of giving my favorite rappers they artists, not artists, but they flowers before, you know, all this shit go on. But, and I just hope that they, you know, watch the shit and receive them, you know, because I want to show them, everybody, that, like, bro, it was more to what the rappers was doing. Like, whoever was just a casual SOSA fan watching this, I hope this video shows that this man was creating gold through the years when he wasn't really too much popping for real, you know? That's why I like to use my platform for it, you know, just to show and give people just to show what was going on in them times, man, because, you know, if nobody ain't gonna talk about it, I'm gonna talk about it for sure. I got way more shit coming, bro. It's only so much shit that could come, man. Pause. Only so much stuff that's coming out, man. I got a new idea coming soon, man. We might do 2015 SOSA, you know, because that's another era that don't get talked about enough too. So we could do 2015, you know, but we're gonna just chill out for right now with them, you know. But hey, y'all let me know in the comments what y'all want to see, you know. 2012 Soulja Boy coming soon. I got way more videos, man. You know, I'm gonna put a poll on my thing in the next couple days, you know, asking y'all what y'all want to see, you know, random video, you know, whatever y'all want to see, I got you. Tier list, more shit coming, bro. And yeah, man.